Your wake system is measuring the wrong things. Existing wake systems only do the same thing as last time. They put the same amount of ballast in each tank, or they set the same gate and trim angles. That's charming, but that's not what controls your wake or surf wave. What do your pump timers say? It doesn't matter. What's your trim plate angle? Doesn't matter. What's your wedge or gate position? What do your fat sacks weigh? None of these matter. What does matter, what actually controls the wake you produce, is the position of your hull in the water, period. That's why your boat needs AutoWake. AutoWake constantly measures the position of your hull in the water. When AutoWake detects that your hull's orientation has changed, a passenger changes their seat, your riders switch out, it uses the tools on your boat, the ballast and trim plates and gates, to restore your hull's orientation. Hull correction is completely automatic, and the display keeps you informed of what is happening. AutoWake's patented technology is the only wake system that actually measures, duplicates, and maintains your wake and surf wave. It's like cruise control for your wake. Think about steering your boat. Why can't you just hold the wheel straight and shut your eyes? Because there are many other things besides the wheel that affect the boat's direction. The wheel doesn't matter, it's just a tool. What matters is the direction. Think about cruise control. Why can't you just set the throttle and get a constant speed? Because just like steering, there are many other things besides the throttle that affect the boat's speed. The throttle doesn't matter, it's just a tool. What matters is the speed. Existing wake systems are just like steering with your eyes closed or turning off cruise control. They assume if the settings are the same, the wake will be the same. But what if you have different passengers, or they move around, or you bring different gear, or your fuel level is different, or any of a dozen other things? Existing wake systems don't know about any of these changes, but AutoWake measures your hull and corrects for such changes automatically. AutoWake isn't just for boats with ballast. Gate-based surf systems might tilt less, but they are just as sensitive to hull orientation. Just matching gate angles isn't enough. Your hull has to stay correct to get that perfect surf wave. AutoWake measures your hull and uses the gates and ballast to keep the hull where it belongs. AutoWake technology works with standard pumps, fat sacks, tanks, trim plates, and gates. AutoWake can be designed into new boats and added to existing held instrumentation product lines. AutoWake can also be easily added to existing boats to leapfrog their technology beyond anything currently available. The hardware and software are ready to be tuned for next year's boat models. AutoWake technology is protected by multiple issued and pending patents. Bottom line, the wake sport industry has changed. AutoWake duplicates your favorite wakes and waves every day, every time, even as conditions change. And by simply preloading AutoWake settings in new boats at the factory, manufacturers can ensure new owners get magazine-quality wakes and waves from the first day their boats are in the water. No more guesswork. AutoWake delivers the same wave as the factory with the push of a button. You wouldn't steer a boat blindfolded. You wouldn't buy a boat without cruise control. Soon, you won't settle for a boat that doesn't have AutoWake. AutoWake. Cruise control for your wake. AutoWake is one component of the WakeTouch intellectual property package, which includes hardware, software, firmware, and multiple issued and pending patents. For more information, please visit WakeTouch.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the water. When our team started wakeboarding and wake surfing, we presumed so-called automated wake systems meant what they said, that the system intelligently set and maintained the wake behind the boat. Instead, what we found was nothing more than switches, relays, and pumps. Even the supposedly advanced touchscreen systems just stored pump timing or ballast measurements. People actually thought it was okay to force passengers to sit in certain places. They even sold fat sacks with handles so you could move them around. We were new to wake sports, but we weren't new to technology, so we started doing research on wake control and figured out how to do it right. We called our solution AutoWake.
Doing it right meant we needed sensors, displays, buttons, memory, and processors. We could design them all, but why reinvent the wheel? Tablet computers already have them. They make more tablets every week than all the touchscreens used for boating in a whole year. That production volume means lower costs and fewer bugs. and tablets can be just as water resistant in a boat as expensive custom touchscreens. So we use tablets for AutoWake's user interface.
Then we realized that if we added helm features to our touchscreen-based system, it could replace today's costly and troublesome helm instrumentation and be more advanced, more reliable, and far less expensive. That's how AutoWake became one component of the complete system we call WakeTouch. We designed a robust software architecture that makes it easy to add features to the WakeTouch system. We added 3D coordinate rotation so that the tablet could be oriented any way the driver wants. We started talking with the engine control unit to implement our helm features.
Let's take a look at some of those features, starting with the engine. WakeTouch gets a lot of information about the engine, and we display a lot of it here. We include the speed here too, and even when something else has the focus of the center display, the engine's critical parameters are always visible on its menu button. The fuel button displays the fuel level, but WakeTouch also gives you the fuel rate, the gallons per hour your engine is using. The engine controller sets the fuel injector pulse widths so it knows the fuel rate, and so does WakeTouch. No need for expensive fuel line sensors to track how much fuel you've used. By integrating rate over time, WakeTouch displays actual fuel consumption at no extra cost. Add a reset button and you have the ability to track fuel consumption per session, per day, or whatever you like. Features like this become possible because WakeTouch has the data.
Of course, the WakeTouch system includes AutoWake. Be sure to watch our separate video that explains and demonstrates this new technology. The ballast display manually controls ballast, no surprise there. But check this out. If the hull is tilted, the all drain button uses the boat's cross pumps to cut WakeSurf deballasting time in half. This is more than automated ballast, this is intelligence.
The time button keeps a clock visible. A small thing, yet lots of systems don't have it. Press the button to get more detail. And for fun, we threw in a session timer. Many more time-related features are possible, of course. Just use your imagination. We have a couple more features prototyped on this unit. Most tablets already have a GPS module. How about GPS cruise control at no extra charge? And WakeTouch can control advanced sound systems too.
Now that we've put the building blocks in place, there's no limit to what you can do. Remember our fuel consumption display that replaces expensive fuel sensors? That feature was added in less than a day at no incremental cost. Same with the session timer. How about using GPS in depth to build up a map of your lake bottom? Or using WakeTouch's intelligent pump sensing to add a whole new degree of safety to family boating? What cool features can you dream up using the tablet's Bluetooth to talk to people's cell phones? The possibilities are endless when you have an architecture that was planned and designed for flexibility and expansion from day one. Prefer glitzy graphics, analog gauges, or a completely different screen layout? No problem. It's an Android tablet with a high-density, full-color display so you can do anything. Bigger screen? No problem. Use a bigger tablet. Rather push buttons than touch the screen? No problem. Support for up to 16 buttons is already designed in.
Many different WakeTouch-based products are possible. Start with a complete wakeboat instrumentation package for factory installation. Add an aftermarket version to bring AutoWake to existing boats. How about a touchscreen helm for older boats for a few $100s? Feature sets can be mixed, matched, and added in almost any combination to create a wide range of products.
The basic WakeTouch system design is done. The risk and uncertainty are over. All that remains is tuning for your specific applications. We can go into production ourselves, but our regular business model is to sell the complete intellectual property package to someone in the industry who wants an immediate and sustainable market advantage. We can help that new owner integrate our technology into your existing product line, or just get out of the way and let your own staff of engineers and patent attorneys maximize the value to your company.
If the new owner is a boat manufacturer, WakeTouch can add AutoWake and other new features to your products while cutting your instrumentation costs by 50% or more. That savings can drop straight to your bottom line or reduce your price to make you more competitive. You can control production yourself or license the technology to your choice of instrumentation vendors.
If the new owner is an instrumentation vendor, WakeTouch's new features can differentiate your products and help you win and keep contracts with boat manufacturers. Our patented technique of using tablets can slash your development expenses and schedules and pay bill of materials dividends with every unit shipped. Your margins and feature sets can go up simultaneously in ways that your competitors cannot copy.
If the new owner is a maker of marine components, WakeTouch can leverage your existing distribution channels to expand your presence in the boating marketplace. If you're already supplying other parts to boat manufacturers, you can deliver the most advanced and cost-effective helm instrumentation system to increase your account control, extract additional revenue from existing customers, help secure new relationships, and displace competitors.
Regardless of whom the new owner is, our issued patents, pending applications, and ongoing continuations ensure that you will control this technology for many years to come. Keep it to yourself and differentiate your products in ways no one else can duplicate. Or grant licenses and enjoy the secondary revenue stream. A patent portfolio can also be the leverage a smaller player needs to get a seat at the big table. Don't forget that patent portfolios are very valuable in cross-licensing agreements and in settling patent disputes with others in your industry. Stop wasting money on litigation and start making money with innovation.
We invite you to contact us for more information and to discuss acquisition of the complete WakeTouch intellectual property package. We can begin the technology transfer process immediately, and we're ready to move as fast as you are to let these assets give you immediate product differentiation and sustained market advantage. The clock is ticking, and we're ready to talk. Call or email today.